Shameless squad, your girl is hashtag triggered this morning. Just kidding, I'm not. But let's talk about triggers for a hot minute because underneath a trigger is always a glimmer. We can always work on our triggers, myself included. I get hashtag triggered all the freaking time, and that's why I have to laugh. And sometimes one of the best strategies that I do when I laugh at my triggers, it's just, that is it. I laugh at them. And here's the real tea though, the shameless secret about people who might trigger you or might be triggered by you. The ones that'll be triggered by you sometimes will think, oh, well, I'm too old, so you can't teach a dog new tricks here and use that as an excuse. Or use the word but a lot. But this, but that, but, I can't. It's not that you can't, it's that you won't in life. And that says more about that person giving themselves an out, giving themselves an excuse, and rationalizing patterns of behavior that they've probably had for years. And then there's some people who won't actually continue to learn, to grow, to read, to apply, to take the steps to do better for themselves personally and professionally in this world here, okay? And sometimes those people are the most harmful in situations because they lack curiosity, they lack learning, they only have like rose-colored glasses on. They want to think everything is okay. They want to think also what they think is right here, okay? And for the people who actually work on their triggers are going to be lowered, going to be lessened, their mental health is going to be better, y'all, and they will always continue to grow and to learn and to also understand the messaging underneath other people's words and where they are at in life personally or professionally here, Shameless Squad. And so here's the thing. Me, for some freaking reason, y'all, I trigger people. And people may not even realize it, that they're triggered, and they won't even think twice about it sometimes. But I'm not kidding, y'all. I have gotten, when I've just been shamelessly honest, which just means being real, being authentic, being me, and not doing it, to hurt somebody, to harm somebody, or be shameful in communication. I think we get that really messed up when it comes to honesty and being real versus shameful and shaming someone into something that they're like doing. And that's not anything that I'm doing right here. And so watch my shameful versus shameless communication stuff. I'm sure I have a video on my channel here, or stayshameless.com. I have that on like the pop-up. You get a freebie download, whatever. If you'd like to be able to do that, great, right? Free resource. But anyway, the piece of this is when you are just shamelessly honest about your morality, your values, your integrity, the things that are actually, good for people, or just your opinion on something, and you put it out there, and you're not a person who typically just goes and reacts towards people or anything like that, but someone wants to come for you when you did not even send for them, that is them being triggered. And it's all about projection at the end of the day. And here's the thing. When people are triggered, they want to project onto you. They want to say, but they want to make excuses. They want to say, oh, but like, I'm too old for this. Or, oh, but people don't know better. Well, do better, right? Not in a shameful way, in a shameless way. We have to do better by learning from people, by listening from people, by not silencing people, and especially women, y'all. For me personally, I've gotten silenced or tried to be silenced by so many women who are older than me, who think that I'm just like being annoying, that I'm too much, that, she doesn't know what she's talking about because she's young. Well, you know what? The people that actually know me have literally said to me, you know what you're talking about. This is great. You're an inspiration. You're motivational, right? And some people will never actually want to see that because it's all about projection and it's all about perception with what they want to see here, okay? But the thing of it is, when you are triggered, it's important to pause and slow down and look at your hand. They taught us this in grad school, y'all. So look at your hand and say, what's coming up for me? Why am I triggered in this situation? How do I want to respond in this situation? Am I reactionary here overall? And most of the time, people, when they are triggered, because hindbrain, when they're triggered, the prefrontal cortex, the thinking center of the brain, goes offline. They flip their lid. And back here is the survival mammalian instincts: fight, flight, freeze, fawn. And so then a lot of people will be flipping their lid and acting out of the amygdala, the emotion center, the feeling center here, y'all. And because of that, this is where we react. And when we react, we don't self-soothe and say, oh, let me take a breather. Oh, let me look at my hand and take like, a 2-minute check-in and slowly get that prefrontal cortex back online. Because when people speak from here, they don't realize what they're saying a lot of the times. They are not realizing what they are saying. Their prefrontal cortex has gone offline. And when we speak from emotion and anger or even delusion, quite frankly, we say things that actually can harm more people and hurt more people, be it out loud, be it written, be it anything. And so it's very important to be mindful of what you are saying and how you are saying it. And the shameless truth is, if you are triggered by someone just for being honest with you and giving, some feedback or just being able to say certain things, like when I go live and stuff and I say, hey, Kay, y'all, like this is, your kind of energy, we all have work to do, right? And apply it, myself included. It's important to be mindful of what is that trigger teaching you? How can I move forward with this? How can I apply this here? And the whole purpose is not about proving other people wrong. It's about proving yourself right here. An example might be an athlete, they want to be Michael Jordan. He wanted to be a major basketball player in the NBA, right? He never gave up on his dream. Did he get cut from his high school team? Yes, absolutely. But I am willing to bet that a majority of you know who Michael Jordan is. And he didn't take that. Could he have been triggered? Sure, absolutely. But he could have been like upset and mad and triggered, maybe to the point where he's like, all right, I'm going to alchemize that energy. I'm going to prove myself right. I know basketball's for me, and I'm going to go out there and get it and do it and do better, okay? So this is one of the things, Shameless Squad, that I just wanted to talk about today when it comes to triggers and when it comes to mental health. It's also important to be mindful of the work that you may have done or the work that you may have not done and the work that you might need to do moving forward in the future. Same with me as well. And to make sure you're being mindful to not silence people, because namely it's been women a lot of the times here. And especially if you're an older generational woman, do not silence these, I get all the generations mixed up, millennials or Gen Zs or your children if you have them or your colleagues here. Take a beat, take a minute and ask, what can I learn from this person here? If I'm getting triggered, why? Can I try to understand what's coming up with me? Because it's not about that person. Majority of the time, it's about you, okay? And what staying shameless means is not only being honest with other people, it means being honest with ourselves and our triggers moving forward. So, Shameless Squad, let me know how you feel about this in the comments below. Hopefully I didn't trigger any of you. The intent of this video is to inspire, and I know intent doesn't equal impact. And hopefully this was just helpful to learn from, to listen to understand, and to integrate here overall, okay? Happy Friday. Happy almost February. I did a couple reads, 6 this past week under the Lives tab. So if you want to check that out, that'd be cool. If you want to check out the daily astrology shorts, I literally am writing all of them, 365 days of astrology this year. So I hope you like them. I hope they're helpful, just the day-to-day energies and vibes. And today is a really great day to reflect and go within a little bit. Excuse me. Y'all, I get hiccups so bad. Like... My mom always said, like, I think you're breathing wrong. But I'm like, if I was breathing wrong, like, I would still be. Oh my God, did you see that, like, orb? Or maybe it was, like, something from my pill. But I'm like, if I were breathing wrong, like, I wouldn't be able to be here. So, I don't know. Anyway, just that's a whole nother thing for another day. Not that y'all need to know that or hear that. Oh, anywho, Shameless Squad boo. Always stay shameless. Always be honest with yourself. Always be honest with your triggers. Always be honest with others in the most helpful... moral way that can help all in society. We are in the age of Aquarius, so that's all I will say in regards to that. If you like this video, let me know in the comments below. This was a hard one for me to record, so definitely drop a heart or anything to support the channel if you enjoyed this, and smash the like button too if you are here for it. And if you are new, hi there, what up? I'm Shamelessly Sexy Jackie, certified sex therapist turned sexual confidence coach and a psychic medium here on my channel. So I felt like it was important for me today to make this video about mental health. We all have it, including myself, and it's always important that we are always consistently growing and working on ourselves in mental health. I love you. Stay shameless, boo.